making things happen in your community. Get to know your local RC&D, the National Association of Resource Conservation and Development Councils.
I want you to engage yourselves in your community, engage and challenge our supporters, our legislators, to get behind these projects that we're doing. The projects that RC&D puts on the ground change the basic fiber in the landscape of those communities that we live in.
RC&D Council volunteers are leaders and community stakeholders involved in multiple roles in local government, school boards, churches, and other civic activities. Since 1962, the RC&D program has been a partnership between Resource Conservation and Development Councils nationwide and the Department of Agriculture's Natural Resources Conservation Service. In the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina, RC&D is helping the Cherokee people improve their quality of life and preserve their heritage for generations to come.
I believe that it's very important to get our young people involved in our natural resources, in our agriculture, in some of our traditional agriculture crops, at least getting them to know what they are. There's a lot of wild edibles that our ancestors depended on for many, many years. It's just something that these young kids need to learn, they need to know about. The culture and the natural resources have focus, I guess a primary focus or point for the tribe over the past 5, 10, 15 years. So they're doing a lot to revitalize, encourage, and promote youth activities, and I'm happy to see that.
Another RC&D partner is the Alabama Sustainable Agriculture Network, or ASAN. This partnership produces annual food and farm forums. Alice Evans is executive director.
Roundtables, facilitated roundtable discussions, panels, just really open-ended space where farmers can get in the same room together and say, hey, I've been having this issue. You also have had that issue, talk to me about it. And we've found that that's really the most efficient way, the most effective way for folks to get what they need.
A new youth outreach program has also taken root.
When we went looking for support to make that happen, we really thought of RC&D first, both because of our history working with them on food and farming work, but given that this program also brought in a sort of youth element and education element, it really made the most sense. They made a perfect partner.
I'm thankful for RC&D because it allowed me to do what I wanted to do as a child. When I was playing in the creeks, lifting up the rocks, playing with the crawfish and the salamanders, I learned from the outside world. Inner city kids, they don't know this world is out here. In many cases, they don't understand that it's for them. It's not just for someone else, it's for them. And so when we get them out and they face the challenge, they have to learn teamwork. We see fear disappear into a smile. It makes it worthwhile, and that's what we're about here is environmental responsibility, and it fits in with the missions of RC&Ds all over this country.
Get to know your local RC&D. The National Association of Resource Conservation and Development Councils. For more information, visit narcdc.org.